Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Imagine it's been a very long time since I did any episode of Kunani, and voila, today here I am. So yeah, I just want to share a little bit because I've been reflecting on Philippians 3 verses 1 to 10 with a major emphasis on verses 10. You could read the whole passage, but I'm going to focus on verse 10, which says, "Oh, that I may know him and the power of his resurrection, and also to know his suffering," something like that. So you can go and read about it, but I was just thinking about it, and you know, just that first phrase, "Oh, that we may know him," it's kind of sounding like it's a plea. It's someone trying to plea that he needs a relationship, that you don't understand me, or that you may know me. If somebody tells you that, you will kind of feel like, okay, but I know you. Your name is Janet. Oh, I know you live at this place. Oh, I know you work here and there. But when somebody reminds you, or when somebody tells you, "Oh, that you may know him, you may know me," it kind of tells us that perhaps you don't know him, perhaps you don't know the depth of his love, perhaps you don't know the depth of his passion for us. And so it's just a quickening and a reminder that we seek deeper, we go deeper into the relationship with him, that we may seek to understand who God is, his true character. Because I know, for example, I'll just use myself, I'm very transactional. I'm really coming to terms with that my relationship with God for a very long time has always been transactional, such that I go to him, "God, you've not done ABCD. God, I need ABCD." You are very transactional. You go to him when things are in problem. The other time when things are good, you're like, "Yay, we'll meet the other time when things are left." So here he's kind of pleading to us, to me, to you, to you, to me. Anyway, just that you may take time and understand him. And how do you understand God? I mean, how do we understand God? But basically, taking time, reading his word, meditating on his word, and just immersing yourself in the word and getting to know. Let him be the teacher. I know we are Christians that it's Sunday to Sunday, or Sunday and another time that someone else will teach us the word, and it's always about us being fed, you have to be told. It's so hard for me to sit down, and maybe you sit down and just open the word of God and read and meditate, but he's seeking for that relationship. Let God be the teacher. Sometimes let God be the teacher. He can tell you where to open, he can tell you what to read, he can tell you to get to that point, or that you may know me. And that's one. And also to understand the power of his resurrection, and that's a big one. God says he's with us and he is in us, and the same resurrection power, the same. You can imagine Jesus being resurrected after 3 days. Which other person have you ever had that was resurrected or resurrected? I mean, I don't know if they are. They'll tell you the story, and anyway, I'm not gonna go there. But to know the power of that resurrection, and it says that same power lives in you. As long as you believe in Jesus, as long as you trust in God, that same power of resurrection is inside of you. I mean, I think we underestimate the kind of power that we have, and that's it. We kind of underestimate the power of Christ that is working in us. And also the last part is to know this, to take part in his sufferings. And this, okay, you know him. The second part is to know the power that is in you because of his resurrection. The same power that resurrected Christ is in you. But at the same time, there's that aspect of fellowshipping in his suffering. And this is where we want nothing to do with. Yes, I will know your power. Yes, I know. Oh, I know you because I read, I go to Bible study, I fellowship. You will always see me anywhere that Jesus is being preached, or whatever you want to say. But that aspect of fellowshipping in the suffering of Jesus, I mean, that's the hardest part, to be honest. It is the hardest part because, I mean, who wants to suffer? And the question is, didn't you suffer already? Why do we have to suffer? But he says, and to fellowship in the suffering. And there's an aspect of pick your cross and follow me. Pick up your cross and follow me. So your cross could be, I'm just trying to imagine, your cross is your finances. That's the easier. People like to hear about finances. So your cross could be you are struggling with finances. Come. Picking and going is come with your problems. You know, it's not because I have sorted these problems that now when you sort this I'll come. No. Pick your cross and follow me. And that's where the challenge is, because we want to, when we come, we want, I don't have any cross, so I will follow. But it's the other way around. So come with your problems, come with that illness that you say, some people say this generational illness or whatever, and you're tagging some of the diseases as your own. Come with everything to God and fellowship and know him and truly love him with everything that you have. Everything. And it's not because you're coming hoping that he will change something or he will do something. Because if you come and you are hoping for ABCD will happen if I come to you, guess what? You are putting yourself into a problem. Not because he cannot do it, but also he's trying to see. This is the situation. You are here saying, if you turn this to this side, then I will follow you. And he's saying, if you come with me and leave that expectation, he wants you to leave that expectation and just follow him. So I just want to put it out there and just maybe motivate someone that God is yearning for a relationship with you. God is yearning for him to just be with you in terms of fellowshipping with you. That there's an awakening going on where youths are, we are not restricted by boundaries. We are not restricted by locations. I am a Kenyan, I am a Tanzania, I am this and that. It's no longer about that. It's about, I want to know Jesus and the power and him, to know him deeper. So with the same thing, I just still remind you, perhaps you had taken a break out of that, but it's just to remind you and maybe to quicken someone's spirit that, yeah, God still loves you and God still wants to have a relationship with you. Anyway, I've spoken so much, but I'm hoping this will help someone out there. Otherwise, juices, it's been real, and see you some other time. Ciao.